Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story for May 2020. And this is for you coming from Virgo. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you would like to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll cover many areas of you, especially how to show you to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers and how to reach that powerful energy within you that some call it the soul, some call it the spirit. Later on, we'll talk more. The first 15 days of May for you coming from Virgo are going to be very difficult days where your love stories are going to be involved. Whether it's your ongoing romance or marriage, be very careful. Things can go to boiling point. If you meet a new romance in the first 15 days of May, be cautious that this person may not be on the same wavelength as you. So differences of opinion will come up very quickly, and the way you will think will not be on the same wavelength. So you don't want to rush into the new romance in the first 15 days. If you have an ongoing romance, many differences of opinion will be seen. You coming from Virgo. Emotional areas will just not be understood, they will be misunderstood. Something about a secret nature makes be exposed, either from your end or from your partner's end. So that romance area that you have will have problems in the first 15 days. If you are married, you have to be very careful. There can be financial issues which can be exposed, or there can be past issues which are brought up, or there can be some kind of disclosure which will not make you happy. And so things are going to be very upsetting in the first 15 days where marriage is concerned. Your last 16 days of May for you coming from Virgo are going to be extremely lucky. That's how a month can change, a middle of the month can change. And so your last 16 days, you will see that money issues make everything go right. And you'll be very, very lucky to meet somebody in the form of a new romance, somebody who will have money, have a good income, have a good education. And this person, of course, when you meet this person, grab this person fast and do your best, show your best sides, because it's worthwhile to keep this person you meet in the last 16 days of May in the form of a new romance. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to go very well. Solutions are going to be found all around, and you're going to be happier. And being on the same wavelength is going to make everybody, both you and your romance partner, very much inclined to finding happiness. If you are married, last 16 days will find solutions, will increase the bonding and support for each other, and will bring plenty of good harmony as well. The family is going to be very happy. Now I'm going to talk to you coming from Virgo, about your lucky ages. And according to my research, your lucky ages going to be if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or 84. You're going to be one very lucky person where romance and marriage and family is going to be concerned for the month of May. If you're not of these ages, you should have a 90-minute session with me. We'll talk about that later. If you happen to be these ages, which I'm going to mention now, you have to be very cautious in your love story. And if you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, then tell yourself there is trouble. There's going to be trouble in marriage areas, romance areas as well. And whatever love is concerned, it may break up very, very easily in the month of May. So you have to be cautious if you're of these ages. The color purple will help you a lot. So wear plenty of purple during this month of May. Many planets will be seen, and when you wear purple, many of these planets will be helpful to you where your love story is concerned. You can have an attachment to somebody in the month of May. And according to my research, that person will be from Gemini. So you coming from Virgo will attract somebody from Gemini in the form of a love story. Or somebody from Gemini may show a lot of interest in you. It seems to be a pretty good match in the month of May. Now, the direction west is somewhere you should face a lot in the month of May, because for the month of May, the planets sitting in the western area are going to be very lucky for you, finding romance and improving your marriage area. Will the AM period or the PM period be luckier for you? AM period would be from 12 midnight to 12 noon. I would prefer the PM period from 12 noon to 12 midnight. It's going to be a better chance for you to make connects, to have a connection with your love story in every way. So remember that. This 90-minute session, yes, during this 90-minute session, I will talk to you about your next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll give you plenty of information how to get your ongoing job, ongoing business, how to make it improved for your next 9 years. And of course, how your love story will be. And of course, your health areas as well, I will talk to you. More than that, I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days. And more than that, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to reach that powerful energy within you that some people call it the soul, and some call it the guide, some call it the spirit, whatever it is. We have a way of how to connect with it. And once you do that, then you'll be the special person, being able to do things where we read about people on TV and magazines and newspapers on how special they are and their ideas out of the world. They have made that connection. And so can you, and I'll teach you how. So you connect with me and send me that email and we'll get it on. Until then, have a good month of May. Thank you and goodbye.